to jessicaannetv. Hi, I'm Jessica Ann, founder of The Key Planner, and this is a tutorial series to teach you how to design your best year so you can achieve your goals for 2020 and beyond. By the end of this video, you'll have a proven step-by-step formula to help you streamline and automate your success towards achieving your goals through the development of creating good habits. For business and productivity tips and advice, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to be notified when I post a new video each week on a Wednesday. In the description below is a link to download a free PDF sample of the Key Planner, which will be emailed straight to your inbox with the code to get 10% off your purchase. Now, I'm sure you know this. To achieve your goals, it is going to take a lot more than motivation alone. There's a reason why only a small percentage of people who set goals actually achieve them, and that's because it requires us to develop self-control and discipline. Many of us are looking to make positive changes in our lives, and the best way to do this is by creating habits that will stick for the long term. So if you want to make more sales in your business, form the habit of making at least 5 sale calls a day. If you want to write a novel, form a habit of writing. If you want to be more mindful, form a habit of gratitude and meditation. Of course, it's easier said than done. Just form new habits, no problem, right? Here's one approach I found works, and that's to create systems in our life that support our goals by creating routines and rituals that support the formation of new habits. So today is about creating habits that support your goals in your everyday life. Step 1, identify your habit goals by revisiting your vision and your 1-year goals. What habits, routine, and rituals do you need to create that will support you to achieve your goals? List habit goals you'd like to focus on that will help you achieve these goals. For example, I have a goal to increase my energy daily by eating healthy and to have a toned physique. Habit goals I would like to create to support this would be: head to the gym 4 to 5 times a week, meal plan and meal prep my weekly meals, get 8 hours of sleep each night, in which I use my bedtime app on my phone to remind me each evening when I need to go to bed, so I get a full 8 hours sleep to wake up daily at 7 a.m. Step 2, track and schedule in your habit goals. Remember, small steps lead to success. People underestimate the significance of small progressive steps. Progressive steps lead to a compounding effect, which will significantly increase your chance for success. So start small and track and schedule it. For example, I've created a morning routine around my habit goals that support my health and fitness goals. Some things include: wake up at 7 a.m. every day, have a healthy breakfast, take vitamins, exercise. In the Key Planner, I've scheduled in my action tasks to a specific date and time. I dedicate an hour a day to myself first to go through my morning routine. You may not need a full hour. It depends on your lifestyle, your preferences, and your goals. I've scheduled in when I'm going to eat and exercise, and also set alarms on my phone for each major time block to remind me to do the habit. Of course, this is just one example. Remember, the way that you start your day is ultimately a matter of your lifestyle, your preferences, and of course your goals. The fact is, having healthy habits and morning or nighttime routines in place that support your goals will help you be, do, and have more joy in every area of your life. Drop a comment below, and what is one habit goal you'd like to focus on over the next month? Oh, right! How can you action these in your day-to-day life? It's by step number 3, Systemise by setting up routines and rituals. Now ask yourself, what can you do to turn your habit goals into a routine? Can you attach these to an existing routine? or create a new routine. Here, I'd like to give you a different example. Each morning at 10 a.m, I start what I call my work ramp-up ritual, which is essentially work-related tasks to help me achieve my business goals. One of those tasks is each morning I always print off orders that I need to send out that day. I wanted to create a new habit of putting aside my tax and GST from my daily sales. So when the time came around when I had to do my GST returns, I've already got the funds available in a separate bank account I call my tax account, and I action this straight away as soon as I print off my orders for the day. So if you want more ideas, I've already created another video on this topic. So if you'd like to learn how to create your morning and nighttime routines, I'll let you know at the end of this video where you can find this. In summary, when you create routines and rituals, what you're doing is you're setting up a system that works for you, that is in alignment to your goals and supports your vision for your ideal life. You'll become more consistent in developing healthy habits through routines and rituals. Now, if you're seeking daily guidance and a system to help you achieve your goals, be accountable and develop healthy habits all in one place, then head to thekeyplanet.com, use the code jessicaannetv at checkout to get 10% off your purchase. We ship worldwide and you can check out in your preferred currency. Step 4, review, refine your progress. So once you know what your habit goals will be, pick one positive habit that you can act on. You can always progress to adding more, but focus on one thing. And I always recommend focusing on positive habits to form rather than focusing on quitting a bad habit. Let's elaborate. On my previous habit goal above, the meal planning and meal prep, my weekly meals, the one habit I would like to focus on is to set time aside weekly to meal plan, food shop, and prep my food so I could cook healthy meals, or healthy dinners I should say, under 30 minutes. So I've created a system. For every time I do my food shopping, I first set aside time to plan what I'm going to eat that week. Create my lists and recipes. When the food arrives, I set a date and time, which is usually on a Sunday between 3 to 5 p.m. to prep my meals for the week. However, it didn't take long to break that habit. After tracking this and reviewing my progress, I realized, yuck, I hate eating the same meals every day for a week. And so I wasn't consistent in developing this habit. Instead of quitting, I reviewed my progress and I asked myself, what were my challenges? How can I overcome them? And what can I do differently next month? I realized I needed to learn better ways to meal prep, and for myself, it ended up prepping individual items. So when I want to eat, it takes me 5 minutes or less to turn that individual item into a meal that I can mix and match depending on how I feel, what I want to eat that day, that also supports my goals. Bingo! A simple review of what didn't work, then refining my steps to find something that does. In saying that, I only focused on that one habit for a month. Therefore, I advise to focus on what makes sense to you. For some, it might be focusing on one habit at a time. For others, it can be more. However, please know, in my experience, the more habits you do at once, the less likely your chances are of success. Look, I know what it's like. I have a list of habits and I want to change my whole entire life right now, right? Be patient, my friend. Slow and steady always wins the race. Keep it simple and achievable. Instead of quitting, rest, reflect, and refine your steps. Hence why I love to track my progress in the habit tracker so I can see what works well and where I slacked off. Step 5 is to reward yourself and find the reward in what you do. No effort is too big or too small, so reward yourself for the micro changes you're making in your life. Also, find a reward in doing the work. You won't stick to any change for long if you really hate doing it. Does it align with your goals, your core values, and the vision for your ideal life? When you're creating habit goals that align to your vision, you'll find pleasure in doing the habit, knowing it will lead to bigger accomplishments. For example, I exercise 4 to 5 times a week. I don't think of it as torture, although I'm entering Chris's torture chamber, but instead I find ways to enjoy it. For me, I enjoy spending the time with my partner as we train together. I enjoy the feeling of moving my body. It makes me come alive. Adopt an attitude of gratitude. Find the joy as you do it. The habit will become the reward. And you'll look forward to this knowing that you're progressing to achieve your goals. And finally, step number 6 is to be consistent. The more consistent you are, the better. Resist putting off the habit and make it your non-negotiable conviction to just get started and get it done. Review and refine your progress regularly. I like to do this daily in my habit tracker, but find a method that works for you. If you forget to do the habit, adjust by setting up reminders. As I've mentioned, by setting up alarms or reminders on your phone, I do this daily when I plan my day. Review your focus weekly, so you'll get better and better at making this habit. And if you fail, don't quit. Just rest, reflect, and refine your steps. Yay! You did it! Congratulations for making it to the end of this video. I hope by now your brain is ticking away to figure out how you can make these steps work for you. In the next episode, I'll be teaching you top steps on how to stop procrastination and master your to-do list. So be sure to subscribe to this channel so you'll be the first to know when I release this training next week. Now, if you'd like to learn how to set up morning and nighttime routines, then watch this video next. Arera, I'll catch you here next week. Bye for now.